Nyeri, where reporter Martin Munene is speaking with disgruntled tea farmers following the tumbling of their earnings in the wake of poor international prices.
So let's hook up with Martin. Martin, what are the farmers saying about this and what solutions are being provided?
All right, a very good morning to you. We are actually at Othaya. Where I'm standing is at a farm, and where I'm actually standing right now, months ago, weeks ago, days ago, there was actually tea. But now, as you can see, it's just a plain land. And over, apart from where I'm standing, on my right, you'll see a mold of something. That is tea bushes that have been uprooted, and there's a group of young people here that I want to speak to. They're actually uprooting tea as we speak because they say tea prices have gone down, and they're saying therefore every single day for every single they're counting losses, and therefore they're saying that this particular crop that has been one of the largest, in fact one of the largest foreign exchange earners, is a waste of time for them. And they're saying that what they've been doing is that they're considering doing other things, other farming activities, because to them it is no longer profitable. And I want to speak to one of them to help us understand why they're so angry. In fact, one of them had made a video of this particular activity earlier. It went viral, especially in this region, saying that he is not happy. Excuse me, kindly just come. I want to speak to him. He's a youth leader, and he's one of the people who were campaigning around this time during the election. I want you to let us know who you are. Unaitwa nani na utueleze ni nini mnafanya hapa, na kuna video ambayo tumeona yako ambao umekasirika sana. Shida ni nini?
Asante sana, asante. Kwa majina naitwa MC Mike. MC Mike wa vijana tutafurahi. Vile tunasema we are not happy as young people. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu ya kwanza, sisi Jubilee ilitulet down. President Uhuru alikuja hapa Othaya. Hawa vijana wote unaona hapa tulikuwa tumejitokeza, twende huko akatuambia na akasoya na jina la Mungu ati twende tutokee, twende na watu wetu tumchague. After hapo atatutengenezea kazi, biashara zetu zitaenda juu. Lakini tagu achaguliwe kama hii sasa, majani chai ni mmea mmoja huku ulikuwa backbone ya economy. Lakini saa hizi ukiangalia hata prices za majani chai zimekuwa zikideteriorate, zimekuwa zikienda chini for like 3 to 4 years, zimekuwa zikienda chini. Hata saa hizi the chairman, nilisikia chairman akisema saa hizi bonus yenye tunatarajia itaenda chini. Ukiangalia majani chai inahitaji kazi mingi sana. Kuna wamama unaona wakichuna, wenye wanachunaga wanaekelea ile mzigo, ile majani chai wanaekelea bag nyingine kwa mgongo, wanachuna hiyo majani kwa masaa kama 6, wanabeba wanapandisha hizi milima. Sasa wakipeleka huko wanaenda center. Kwa center si ati wanapata wamegojewa, wanagojea inaitwa clerk anakuja na lori, wanapandisha kwa hiyo lori. Kutoka hapo majani chai inakuwa ni ya directors na wenye wako kwa viti. Ukienda uone hata wenye wanachaguliwa. Tulisema majani chai, tulimejaribu hii vita majani chai kama vijana, tumeona wamama wanadanganywa. Ukiangalia mahali tumengoa huku, juu nilianza kitabu, nimepanda kitu inaitwa napier grass. Hii napier grass niko na ng'ombe. Hizo ng'ombe nauza maziwa. Kwa hivyo Kenya saa hizi vijana wanataka, na tumeongea na tumesikizana na Wajiku, wacha tungoe kitu yoyote iko na middleman. Kitu yoyote serikali tunawaambia iko hapo katikati, wacha tutoe. Wacha niuze maziwa hii maziwa ambayo serikali ama mtu yoyote yako kwa hizo viti hata kuja akamue ng'ombe yangu na aende na maziwa bila kunipatia pesa. Kwa sababu ukiona hawa vijana wote kazi, imagine tunaambiwa tumekopa loan amounting to 5.3 trillion. Hakuna kazi yenye tuko nayo ni hii. Kwa hiyo tunauliza President Uhuru, hii mzigo imekuwa kubwa sana. Sasa ukiona tuko na MCA, tunangoa hii majani, tuko na MCA, tuko na governor, tuko na senator, tuko na women rep, na tuko na president. Hii mzigo yote kama hawezi tetea hii majani chai, tunasema watoke, toa hizi viti, punguza mzigo. Mna shida huko kwa mikaa, mkiuliza watu views zao, views kuja kwa kulima, wakuambia views za Kenya, wanataka hii mzigo yote itoke. Hii majani chai iko na mpaka nominated MC, hawa wote ni wanini? Hawakutetei. Kwa hivyo tunasema kama kuna building bridges, sisi barabara hatutaki kitu kingine jegwe. Sasa hata wacha kutujegea barabara. Ukiona hata vile umekujia hapa, hizi za mara za kuingia huku kwa wakulima hazijegwi, wanajega hizi kubwa ili wapate tenda. Wanataka wajege big projects, lakini project yenye Wajiku watasaidika hakuna mwenye anakuja nayo. Yes.
Asante sana. Haya, naam. As you can hear, he's really angry. He says that he does not see the benefit of this government. He says that he feels that farmers and the people who are actually in the village villages are not benefiting. He says the projects that have been initiated by government are only benefiting a certain group of people, and therefore he feels that for him and all the other youth who are actually doing what they're doing right here, the only way for them is to uproot every single plant here and plant napier grass and other plants, because he's looking at this particular economic activity as a loss-making activity, and therefore he says he's no longer interested in continuing in coffee, or in tea farming, as he says. Nyeri County, I take it back to you in studio. I am Martin Munene.
Martin, just a very quick question. Let's discuss matter solutions very quickly. Do the farmers feel as if they've gotten any sort of support from the government, for example, subsidies on fertilizers, a better way to access market? Very quickly, just touch on that for me.
All right. Where is it? Kuja kidogo. If you don't mind, I kindly repeat the question as him, to just answer that question, please.
Right. So, Martin, if you could kindly ask him, do they feel as if the government has given them any form of support, for example, a subsidy on the fertilizers, better access to markets and so forth? Do they feel the government is supporting them?
All right, I'm being told to ask you if the government has, for example, have they given you subsidies? What has the government done, to help you as farmers? And maybe is there anything the government has been trying to do, to ensure that maybe you guys are helped?
I think there is no subsidy. We don't have any subsidy. What they brought is it's like fertilizer, and by the end of the day you are. So that one actually is your money. So there are no other inputs. So we think there is no intervention of the government. We think they take our product, there is nothing. So that is the deal.
Right. And maybe before I let you go, what do you think as an individual, as a youth, what is the solution to this problem apart from uprooting it? What could be done to ensure that you don't uproot the tea?
Number one, I want to repeat, and I want to say it very clearly. That number one, I'm advising people because I have done a research and I know this lad is the value would have been added if we diversify in farming, have like potato, this food storage we are talking about. So what we are saying is if you still need to remain the tea branches, all you need to do is you can introduce one man, one vote, so that the farmer, the peasant farmer can be in the management. Do that, you can act like you devolve. Tea is devolved. Let us not talk about Kenya tea. Let us talk about Nyeri tea. We open sale to the highest bidder.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes.
He says that to him, the solution is the farmer should have more voice in determining the direction that the tea sector takes. And also he says that he is of the opinion that a lot of the people who are decision makers do not represent the local tea farmer. He is actually calling for the development of tea, or the devolution of tea. He says that maybe if people talk about tea in their area, then maybe it will be helpful. Back to you in studio.